Hello everyone. So we're going to start the day with a report from the American-Iran war. So the Wall Street Journal has reported that five US Air Force refueling aircraft, KC-135 tankers, were damaged after an Iranian missile strike on the Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia. This happened earlier this week, but no exact date has been given. The official said that the aircraft were damaged, not destroyed, and each aircraft is currently being repaired, so they're not complete write-offs it seems, but an interesting incident. At the moment we don't have satellite imagery yet to confirm any damage, or photos from the ground showing the damage, but hopefully we get them soon. We just have this report from US officials. However, we do have some satellite imagery from before, showing that KC-135s are here, all parked pretty closely together, as seen in this imagery from before the war. So I can certainly see how a missile landing in the middle of these would damage multiple of them at once. I guess either America thought this base wouldn't be targeted, or if it was, the air defense could deal with it. Or it is very possible, and I think this is the most likely here, that they had no choice but to group the aircraft close together, because of a general lack of space at this airbase. As you can see with this overall view, there's only one large area to store aircraft, and America needs a lot of tankers and other aircraft here in order to support the current operations. Some sources are putting the number of KC-135s deployed here to around 40, though I'm not sure if that is the total number operating in the region overall, as some are actually at other bases, or if that means all of them deployed here, at the Prince Sultan Air Base. As we saw with satellite imagery, there are also many other aircraft here like E-3s and C-130s, so the base is very overoccupied at the moment with not much room. Now, in red here are fuel bladders housing jet fuel. So keep an eye on that spot because here's some very low quality satellite imagery, the most recent available that isn't covered with clouds. And as you can see in that area, there is some black staining around the fuel bladders. It is hard to tell for certain, but it looks like a couple of these may have been destroyed as well. So this base has been hit multiple times, it appears. As for the aircraft area, there are black smudges on the ground, but I don't think any signs of damage. These air bases often have stuff like that, as we've seen with satellite imagery of Russian air bases. It's wear and tear and oil staining and scorching from jet engines and the like. This imagery is very low quality, so some of those black dots are very likely aircraft deployed here, and the imagery just isn't clear enough to show them clearly. The imagery I have is from the 12th, and I don't see any signs of definite damage here, so I guess we need to wait for more information. It could be that the attack occurred after the imagery was taken, or the damage is indeed very minor, so no sign of damage on the base would be visible. Here's the airbase zoomed out, so it's in Saudi Arabia. And here, a photo of a KC-135, an airborne refueling tanker from the 50s, and is still widely used. America had 376 in service. So far, one crashed in Iraq, completely written off. One was damaged in the same incident, and now these five damaged as well. So that's it for this video. Hope you found this little update interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much and take care, everybody.